All right, everyone. So Finn Balor made a major announcement on a recent podcast. We're reading from WrestlingHeadlines.com. During an appearance on What's the Story, the Judgment Day member confirmed he has signed a 5-year contract extension with the company. We're reading from the article further. They're quoting him. Yeah, another extension for 5 years. I'm super excited. You never know. I remember when I was 20, I was like, if I make it to 30, I'll be doing well. Then you're in your 40s, and I'm like, shit, do they want me to keep doing this? Am I able to keep doing it? How is the body going to feel? We sat down, had a couple of conversations, and the feelings were mutual. I wanted to stay. They wanted me to stay. We hashed it out, and I couldn't be happier. It was a weird time. It was 6 months to when my contract was coming up. So shit, is this the end of my run? Is it time to move on? 10 years is incredible. I lasted for 6 years in England. And I thought, whatever I do, England is always going to be the biggest chapter in my career. Then I went to Japan for 8 years. You lasted 8 years in Japan. That's definitely going to be a main chunk of my career. Then I was just going to WWE to see what happens. Maybe last 2 or 3 years and go back to Ireland or Japan. Now I'm 10 years with another 5 years to go. Fingers crossed they don't fire me. It's a pretty wild journey. So he's back for 5 more years, and I think they're setting up a little bit of a storyline between him and the champion here. Now, we don't know because they got Gunther who's going against Damian Priest. You got Seth Rollins that is going against Damian Priest. But Finn Balor, he's been having some problems with Damian Priest. So we'll see how this ends up. Maybe Finn Balor screws him accidentally. How that happens, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like they're setting Damian Priest up for a babyface run. And if that's the case, I can see Finn Balor being one of those guys he ends up wrestling. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next.